What's going on, dudes? It's your boy and the Matrix. I'm back with another video. And the Chainsaw Man movie has been announced. And this movie is basically going to be a continuation of the anime, which is, part of the manga. Continuation of the anime and manga. So, what this proves my previous video right that anime is going to take over theaters. This is the era of anime cinema. While Hollywood is dying, literally going down the drain because nobody cares about Hollywood and their movies anymore. Not like before, at least. Not like before. Going to see a superhero movie was an event, okay? It was an event. But now, people are like, maybe I'll go see it. It's not the same. But anime, people rush to the theaters for anime.
Hello, this is Yami Yugi from Yu-Gi-Oh! And make sure to subscribe to Andy Matrix's channel. Now on with the show.
Okay, I recently watched the Demon Slayer Infinity Castle movie. It was absolutely amazing. And yeah, so the Chainsaw Man movie, it confirms something that we're gonna see in the coming years. So first, let's go to the box office, and this is the box office here at Box Office Mojo. This is from Q3, basically from like July to September, right? And we see the Superman movie made 300 million. It's actually, I think it made like 500 million. It didn't even reach a billion. But honestly, movies that make $1 billion don't really matter anymore because it's because of inflation. So yeah, the movie is successful, but because of inflation, if we were to go back to like 2018, that number would actually be like, I don't know, maybe like 200 million, 300 million, something like that with inflation. Then we got Jurassic World, 300 million, Fantastic Four, 275 million. The Conjuring last rights 172 million. So I mean, this is a horror movie. Horror movies usually have a low budget, so this is actually doing pretty good. Hey, what's going on, guys? Real quick, if you are looking for an artist, then I am your man. I am open for commissions and I am doing fan art, anime style art, character designs, character concept art, group art, as well as Christian art. If you are interested, the prices start as low as $50 per artwork. You can contact me at my email, which is in the description below, or you can order through Coffee and I will see you there. And then we got this Demon Slayer movie that made 128 million. Now, this was from July to September, but check this out. Because the Demon Slayer movie, up to this date, up to October 2025, has made $648 million. So it actually surpassed Superman, surpassed the Fantastic Four, surpassed The Conjuring, which that Conjuring movie was everywhere. It was kind of annoying, actually. But yeah, $500 million. So Infinity Castle with Mugen Train. Those two movies together have made $1 billion for the Demon Slayer franchise. And Ufotable, the studio of Demon Slayer, have decided that they're going to finish off the anime with just 3 movies. So they got the Infinity Castle, and then the next one, part 2 of Infinity Castle, and part 3 of Infinity Castle. So they're just going to finish it off with just the movies. Because, I mean, think about it. Like, they make more, like these anime studios that they struggle a lot, they actually make more money from their movies than they do with just the anime series, making money off their merchandise. So it makes sense why they would want this. And it says here it's in over 3,000 theaters. I tell you. And yeah, so it's doing way better than Superman, way better than Fantastic Four. Basically, the superhero movies are usually the ones that we had to look at because those are the ones that get more people in the theater. The superhero movies, right? But Demon Slayer has beaten them all, right? And then we got another anime movie, Chainsaw Man. And then recently we got, I think it was the Jujutsu Kaisen movie. And then a couple of years ago, I think it's 2023, 2022, we got the Jujutsu Kaisen another Jujutsu Kaisen movie that came out a couple of years ago, which is also pretty successful. So what's happening is a lot of these anime studios, what they're doing is that they are taking advantage of the fall of Hollywood so that they can put their movies out in theaters and get more people in because they know that there's going to be more people going to watch their anime movies than the than the Hollywood junk that comes out. Right? So expect more movies from like, from like these the top anime, right? Like the top shonen anime, like My Hero Academia, One Piece, Chainsaw Man, all the shonen anime. Expect more movies coming out within the next year. Because they know. Because why would you drag out a story for, let's say, 100, 200, 300 episodes, right, to make a profit? Because at the end of the day, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to make a profit of their anime. You got to stay open. 100 episodes to stay in business, right, and keep selling toys and merchandise. When that same amount of money that your company can make with 100 episodes or 200 episodes, 300 episodes, you can make that same amount with one movie, put it in theaters worldwide, and rake in hundreds of millions in a short amount of time. They're realizing this, right? They're realizing this, and they're saying, hey, we should make more movies. So again, there's going to be more anime movies coming out. And you're going to see more people just... Do you guys remember when the Avengers came out, like 2014, 2020, 2012? Like, in the 2010s was the superhero movie era. Everything from Iron Man to Avengers to all that stuff, even like the DC superhero movies. These were events, right? These were big events. When an Iron Man movie came out, when a Spider-Man movie came out, when an Avengers movie came out, that was an event. And it brought in billions of dollars. The Black Panther movie, $1 billion. The first one that came out, not the second one. Second one sucks. But that is an event, and this is what's gonna happen with anime now. When, let's say, a Dragon Ball movie comes to theaters, a Demon Slayer movie comes to theaters, whatever, My Hero Academia movie comes to theaters, or whatever other movie, okay, it comes to theaters, and it's gonna be, they're gonna be raking in 300 million, 400 million, 500 million, and I will not be surprised. We are going to see the first anime movie to rake in $1 billion. You are going to live to see the first anime movie rake in $1 billion. Think about that. Just think about that. It's going to happen. I believe it's going to happen eventually. Because again, look, Demon Slayer, $600 million. $600 million in just 1 year. Actually, in just a couple of months, because it was released in September 12, and as of October 13 now, exactly 1 month, $500 million. And I think if Demon Slayer stays in theaters long enough, it could rake in close to $1 billion, maybe like 700, 800 million. But it's really successful, And I believe even like the Chainsaw Man with all the buzz that we had with Chainsaw Man, when it was out, I believe it can do at least 300 mil. At least 300 million. So these upcoming anime movies, and we're going to see more of these are going to be events. They're going to be raking in hundreds of $1 million, and we're going to see the very first anime movie to rake in $1 billion. We've never seen this happen before. Never. But it's going to happen. We're going to see it. And that's going to be it for this video. But guys, whatever your thoughts are, make sure to comment below, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell for future notifications. It's your boy, Andy Matrix. Godspeed, everybody.